All right, so new project today. We are building some garden beds, raised garden beds. So right here, I got some boards laid out here, but it's actually gonna have 6 3-foot by 10-foot garden beds. All right, so we got the boards laid out, kind of sort of where they're going. So we got 10-foot length with a 3-foot on the end, and then 3-foot walkways in between each of them. So kind of sort of how they're laid out. And then of course we got these over here that we are cutting up to make the lengths. I say 3 foot, but then we're wasting a foot, right? So what was it, 40 inches? So we're gonna make them 40 inches. So whatever that is, you know, we're gonna make them 10 foot by 40 inches. So we're not wasting anything. Here we go. All right, so update, we have them put together. All of the beds are put together. And so there's 6 of them. We made it about 3 feet in between each of them. 3-foot walkway here. So each side, each area has about 3 feet of walkway. Be able to get the lawnmower in there or a wheelbarrow. These are all gonna be wood chips right here, so not worried about mowing the grass, but they're not totally straight or level, but I think they're pretty good. These here we actually had to dig down so that we could make them level because they were, you know, at an incline. But I think they're gonna do pretty good. We're gonna get some wood chips, put wood chips everywhere, throw some wood chips in here, and then also we're gonna start filling them up with soil, leaves right now, so that they can just compost over the winter, and then we'll start filling them up and get it ready for springtime. All right, so update. Went and got mulch this morning. Rented a trailer. Supposedly it holds about 7 cubic yards. Went to the local landfill and they filled up the trailer with 2 big old huge scoops of mulch. And he was saying that it's 5 cubic yards per scoop, which would mean that was 10 yards in the trailer. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. All I care about is that we're filling things up. So you can see here, we started filling up the flower beds with the mulch, and that mulch will be able to compost down and eventually turn into good soil. And so this winter, that's what it's gonna be working on. We're gonna put leaves and other stuff on top of this just to be composting down. And then all this grass that you see around here is gonna be covered up with the mulch also. Trailer's about half empty, maybe a little less than, well, it's a little more than half empty. And I've done about 30 wheelbarrows from the trailer to here. All right, so final video. We got like one more thing to do, which is put a little cement barrier here, and then one on the other side as well. But for the most part, we're pretty done. Got to add a little water. That doesn't need to be done right now, but I'm gonna make it so that there's water to each of these guys over here. Be able to put in little timers, and the beds will just be able to water themselves. They're just gonna plant and weed and do all that fun stuff and be able to have water for days. But look at that, that's pretty spectacular, huh? A little bit of mulch and compost in there. So we got mulch on the sides and compost on the inside. Compost on top of the mulch, because we did fill up about half of these with mulch, and then the compost on top of that. Compost is just a further breakdown of the mulch. So but yeah, final product there. Come back here, kind of get the overall look right here. She's got one that she was using there to plant some stuff, but along the fence is where she had a lot of stuff, pumpkins and squash and tomatoes all along the fence, which she still can do. But now she has the option to be able to plant more stuff there. 6 planter boxes. Awesome. It's like a bobblehead.